Hey, what's up, people? Welcome back to the RCBian Chelsea Fan TV. Well, I'm back to review about Chelsea. It is the season which has taken a break because of the international break. So I really was waiting for a match for Chelsea to review. And finally, here we are. Hopefully, we will continue our unbeaten run for the season of 14 games. And that's great running for Thomas Tuchel. I know that under Lampard, things weren't great when one of the matches where we could have won, or rather should have won, was against West Bromwich Albion, which we have again this weekend, in fact, this Saturday. But yes, Thomas Tuchel has done great wonders and he's actually won the Manager of the Month. So that is a great beginning. But hopefully, we continue after the international break as well. And just remembering the old match from the season against West Bromwich Albion, which was at the Hawthorns. Well, it was a nightmare. West Brom actually got a lead and we came from behind. That was great, but still, drawing against West Brom and conceding 3 goals was utter rubbish, sorry to say. But yes, some of our players did have great games, especially towards the second half, like Mason Mount scoring, Tammy Abraham scoring, and I think Kai Havertz also had a good game. So let's look at how the table looks currently. It's a very close one at that. So as you can see, it's actually really close. With only 9 games to go in the season, we cannot afford to drop even a single point. The previous game, the immediately previous game that was against Leeds United in the Premier League was really dull. We cannot afford to drop points like we did and getting a draw again. So we really need to score, especially up front. Whereas on the other side of the table, West Bromwich Albion are almost but relegated. I don't see a point of really not wanting to concede, etc. Because I think deep down they know that they are relegated, but you never know. It's a Sam Allardyce team, right? So let's look at upcoming game as to what kind of lineup Chelsea can have for this particular match. Firstly, let's look at what kind of lineups we had in the recent 2 games. I would like to avoid the Sheffield United game that we had in the FA Cup final recently. That's because, well, it was really a B team that Chelsea played, so there's really no point in discussing that. It was more like the first team resting. So here was a team for the game against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League. Let's also look at the other game, which was a more recent league game, so to speak, the dull game that we spoke about against Leeds United. This is the lineup. So, considering the recent performances, especially the one against Leeds United, I'm sure Tinkerman Tuchel will tinker the team again, right? Uh, that's for sure. But apart from that, the recent international break has also brought about some extra workload for some players, and especially a couple of players are injured, unfortunately. N'Golo Kante, our engine, is down and out for the game. He has a muscle problem, so for sure he may be out even for the midweek upcoming Champions League game against Porto, which is extremely crucial. Callum Hudson-Odoi also came back from under 21 England duty, injured, I believe, and may not have been 100% fit to start the game. Apart from that, recently overworked players I believe are Antonio Rudiger, who has literally played every minute of Chelsea as well as Germany. Speaking of Germany, Timo Werner, well, he has the most number of goals and assists put together for Chelsea this season, but definitely underwhelming again, especially during the international break. He missed another sitter against North Macedonia, and his confidence is gone. So I don't see Timo Werner starting if it was me, but you never know, knowing Tuchel. And apart from that, I think Kai Havertz did an okay kind of a role up front. So I believe he's improving. So he definitely starts. But yeah, the rest of the team picks itself because I think Jorginho was, you know, quite fit. He wasn't fit the last game around, but he's not gone for international duty during this break, so will be fit again. Similar to that would be Tammy Abraham and Thiago Silva. Let's see who starts and who does not. Here is what the starting 11 would be based on these data, as well as what I really think should be. I did go through Tuchel's press conference today, so based on that, I believe Kurt Zuma may not start, although I believe he should, considering the amount of games Rudiger has had. So, for in Tuchel's 11 that you will shortly see, I do not see Kurt Zuma starting because he traveled a lot during the break, or played in a location which was 5 hours behind. So these were the reasons kind of indicating that he wouldn't start, similar to Giroud. And apart from that, I do see Werner starting. So here is what I see Tuchel starting the team as. As you could see, there is no change in the formation because our defense has been immense. So defense kind of picks itself, and the formation as well, because the structure of the team is just perfect. So 3-4-2-1 or 3-4-3 it is going to be again. Apart from that, on the other hand, West Bromwich Albion, well, the defense has been good, but they aren't scoring goals either. Of course, worse than Chelsea. But it's very interesting to know that how they will line up this particular match, because Conor Gallagher, our Chelsea man, cannot be eligible for this particular game, being a Chelsea loanee. But let's see if our legend Branislav Ivanovic plays, and if he's fit or not. Considering that it's already been 3 weeks since the last game West Bromwich Albion played. Well, they aren't there in any of the other competitions, just the league. So that's the reason that they had this break. So it can be a dangerous thing to face them right now. But still, I am confident. So it will be an interesting watch for sure. For this game, I predict a 2-0 scoreline. Yes, just 2 goals, because yes, Chelsea aren't scoring many goals as well. However, I do see us scoring one in each half. So if I may say so, 1-0 for the first half, 1-0 for the second half. And for the scorers, I do believe Kai Havertz is going to score a goal. It can be in either of the halves. Let's not make it so difficult. The other goal, I can see Mason Mount scoring. In spite of so many matches that he's had, he's really confident right now. If I can say that, Christian Pulisic will at least get one assist this game. He is another man who works with confidence, and his break actually went well with the US team, so I can see him coming back to form. And West Brom, well, they haven't been conceding, but we definitely will not concede again, because we haven't conceded in 11 and a half hours. Can you believe that? Better believe. Okay, people, that's about it for now. I hope to come back with a review in great mood because of the result. Let's see what happens, and keep the blue flag flying high.